climbing is something I've been doing actively on vertical walls for about 3 years now. You know, that's a whole different set of rules. Climbing's the kind of thing where you're going to have the same feeling on your first day on a 20-foot wall as you do on your 90th day on a 2,000-foot wall. It's exactly the same feeling in your stomach. And this is one of the few things that you can put on a screen or in a picture and people will physically have a reaction to it. I just wanted to try and reach a little higher, a little harder, a little higher. And yeah, that's the theme of the whole album. That's the theme of the whole year is let's see how far out we can stick our necks this time. There's always close calls climbing. None quite as, you know, as terrifying as some of my close calls at Warner Brothers in Burbank, but love you, babe. You're beautiful. Never shave. So I decided long ago if I was going to make a buck at this biz, then I would spend it having experiences, not buying things. Yeah, I got a car. Yeah, I got 2 cars, but more I buy experiences. And the way that I feel at that time, that's what I remember. And that's what you bring back and put into the microphone. Skyscraper is exactly that. Skyscraper is the approach through some place faintly oriental as you have to walk for the big peaks. And then it is the equivalent of flying. The closest I could get to flying was climbing.
Hi. Take the television. Place it against your body. Feel the sound of my voice.
I'm ready, ready as anybody can be. I'm ready for you. Hope you're ready for me.
Originally, what we were going to do is we were going to turn all the equipment around backwards and show our behind to the audience, and that way everybody'd be backstage.
Dave Roth, trapped in a desperate struggle against time. Will he be able to take the stage armed with nothing but a microphone and the will to survive? Dave Roth, somewhere at the Yes Festival.
I think the idea is to keep your identity intact or whatever message it is that you're putting out, but to try and change what's on the right and what's on the left and how you project that musically.
All right, everybody, I got to have this suit back by 6. Let's try and get it right.
I don't feel like playing it safe. I want to try doing something that's a little bit adventurous, maybe a little bit dangerous. Let's play with a career if we can't play with anything else. So we extend the boundaries. There are songs like the title track, Skyscraper, whereby the format, you cannot define it. You can't follow it until you've heard it several dozen times. You know, it doesn't follow just a normal verse and a normal chorus. But at the same time, once you get to the end of the song, you feel like you've had a beginning and a middle and an end and a conflict and a resolve, just like any great song or album or relationship.
Skyscraper.
I've always been a fan of classical songwriting. I take my cues from all the greatest, you know, I don't say that I match up to it, but I'm taking it from the Zeppelins and the Stoneses and the Beach Boyses and on, just like any good red-blooded American rock and roller. On the other hand, why should we have them, and God bless them, at one point in time and have to settle for Joe blowing the schmoes another time? And don't tell me because Joe is popular, you know that song Peanuts, you know, what was it, 14 million monkeys can't be wrong, you know? Well, yes, they can be wrong. I like the classics because when I hear one of those, it reminds me of a time, reminds me of a place or a romance I might have had, or a certain time. Hey, remember that summer at the beach or up in the hills, you know, or remember that Chevy, you know, wow, that was a great backseat, wasn't it? You know, and music does that to me. It just brings it all back.
time in driving school than you did in high school.
What do you know about high school except that you were voted most likely to explode?
If you told me that guy was David Lee Roth, I wouldn't believe you.
The party's back, so hide your valuables.
Lock your refrigerator!
Is this mutation or what?
That's a very good question, you know? If you listen closely to the voice, you know, what is, when he laughs, what does that guy sound like when he goes,
Did you see that?
Come on, will you? The band is in there. We're gonna sit here till you grow 3 more chins, or you gonna tell them what you want?
All right, I'll do it. Gentlemen, I'll have a turkey on rye with Swiss.
I saw the video, and that other guy was like, woof, woof, woof. And I'm supposed to be a real fat guy. Now, you tell me.